The Home Hunter with Tiffany Hunter. For over 41 years, The Home Hunter has been helping people find their dream home and learn about home-related products. Brought to you in part by those Callaways with eXp Realty and Diversified Roofing.
Hi, thanks for joining us this morning for The Home Hunter. It is hard to believe that April is almost over.
Yes, we need to take advantage of the weather before it gets too hot.
This is a great time to shop for a new home or fix up your existing one. We have some amazing home buys, plus we have some terrific experts on the show today with lots of different home-related products.
So get those pencils and papers handy, sit back and relax. Let's start the show.
I'm excited to have back with us the crazy father-daughter duo, those Callaways on Shea. We've got Kelly and Joseph Callaway. And I'm understanding most people really think about you in one area. They don't think about all of Arizona, so that's so cool that you have, you reach everywhere in Arizona.
Well, and in the summertime we go to the mountains.
Nice.
We're members of the Sedona Association of Realtors, the Prescott Association of Payson, White Mountains, which is Pine Top and Show Low. We know all those areas. We find property for people who want a second home up there, get out of the heat.
Yeah.
And then of course there's people who live here and they have something in the mountains that maybe they've had it for years and now it's time to sell. And so
the buyers are down here in the valley.
Exactly.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to get away for the summer? I mean, and it's so nice because they're nice drives to all these different locations, and then you get out of the heat. I mean, it's kind of that win-win.
That's
I'm
right.
glad to go up anytime.
You're like, pick me, I'll drive you up there.
Yeah, I love Prescott and the town square and Whiskey Row and all the history and the entertainment.
I love Payson and Pine.
Yeah.
It's my favorite place to go in the summer.
Well, they're both beautiful. I mean, I love those areas.
You really can't go wrong.
You can't.
And then they have the pie stop in Strawberry. You can't not stop and get. They have the what is it kind of pie? They're enclosed. It's like
Turnovers?
Not like a whoopie pie.
Yeah, but anyway, it's a great place.
I'm like,
to
we're going to
stop.
go with all. Now we all want dessert, okay?
Yes, it's on the south side and the biker bar is on the north side. Just as you turn in Strawberry.
We do everything by by landmarks.
Location. Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes
yeah,
perfect
yeah,
sense to me.
That's right.
But
That's right.
there's a lot of buyers in the valley for the homes up north. Whatever.
And they just,
someone
if
needs.
anybody has any of the interest, like you said, whether they're buying or selling, if it's something up north or anywhere,
If it's in Arizona, we can help them.
yeah, they
That's
need to
right.
just be contacting you right away, and they need to have you help them walk them through the process, because it can be, kind of tedious, and you make it so easy. So
Yes.
no matter what.
It's a matter of, guiding and letting them make the decisions. But yes, that's what we do.
Well, and you do it well. So thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
I'm happy to have back with us today. We've got Mark Scouten with Diversified Roofing.
Good morning.
Good morning. I know we're going to go back to the same old things of if you have not had your roof inspected, it's a necessity.
Absolutely.
I'm going to just keep telling them every time. They're going to say I'm the broken record. But it's so important because you don't know what kind of damage is going on. And if you stop it before it gets even worse, then there you go.
Correct.
Because I know that there's a lot of, it could be something minor, right?
Yeah, just debris that potentially builds up in dead valley areas where water flows or can't exit off the roof and travel sideways underneath the tile or whatnot and create issues.
Yeah, and I know we don't get massive amounts of rain, but when we do get it, we get a lot.
We do.
It's like all at one time, and then that's going to be the worst possible time for someone to find out that they actually have a leaky roof.
Yes.
So
Every year, inspect
every
it.
year, they just need to do it. They just need to put it on their calendar, kind of like they do for a car. You
Correct.
go and have it serviced however often, then they need to do that for the roof. And then I know we're always talking about you have the special. if
We
they
do have
need
a special.
re-roof.
If it's a complete re-roof, $500 discount if they mention the Home Hunter.
All right, well, everybody needs to do it, no matter what. We're just telling them they have to. And then the same thing is, I love it because you guys can come out, you can inspect it, you can make sure it doesn't need the re-roof, or if they do, then you can give them all the options of what needs to happen, and they get the special. So it's kind of a win-win situation.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for joining us again today.
Thank you.
Are you one of those people that is worried about certain creepy crawlies in your home? then that makes you one of those people that doesn't already have Dave Burns with Burns Pest Elimination, because you eliminate all these things.
That's right.
So that we don't have to worry about it. Because the worst one I know, people worry about scorpions.
You know, it's
They
that
creep us out.
It's that time of year. It's warm. The nighttime temperatures, once they start getting up into the high 60s, low 70s, and then on up as the summer comes, that makes scorpion activity very prevalent at nighttime, which is when you're sleeping, they're playing. It's time to get that fixed.
And it's a horrible thought. And I know there's a lot of people feel like, oh, you can't do anything about scorpions, but that's not
Oh,
true.
that's garbage.
Yeah.
No, you just call us. It's a combination of the right things, interior, exterior, some things that you have to do on your home. You have to seal your home up. Keep air conditioning in, hot air out. That keeps bugs outside, nothing inside. It's working with the right people to get the right process so that you end up with zip.
Well, and I love that, because no one wants those things,
No.
no matter what it is. But
And you don't
especially
have to live with them. You just call us. We fix that.
Well, exactly. So if people are having problems with any of these things, they obviously haven't called you yet.
Obviously.
So they need to call you, get on your schedule so that you can take care of whatever it might be that is like crawling around their house.
Absolutely. We fix that the first time.
All right. Thank you so much. We're out here on location with William Ryan Homes, and we've got Nick with us. And tell us about this community.
So we are on the hillside here, Santa Hills. So we have two different product lines, a 35 wide and a 45 wide, 12 different floor plans offered.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gorgeous up here with mountain views and city views.
Yeah, and what other, you've got different features and amenities that are out here.
As far as community amenities, we
Yeah.
do. We have a community pool, small gym and clubhouse. We do have access to a few different trailheads as well that run through our community.
Well, and the homes, I mean, besides that it is gorgeous out here, I mean, this is absolutely breathtaking. But the homes themselves, you guys offer a lot with William Ryan Homes.
We definitely do. We do a design center process, so buyer can literally build their house from the ground up and select all their own options and customize it how they see fit.
And they have a variety. I mean, they can make it their own.
Absolutely.
And what did you say, what's the square footage with these homes?
Range about 1,450 up to 3,600.
That is fantastic. And I'm always telling people, they need to get in their car, they need to come out and see this for themselves, because they can see all this beautiful footage of it, but they need to come see it. So what is the best way to tell someone to get out here?
If you're going to come from Phoenix, you're going to go west on I-10, exit Verado Way, and go north to McDowell, and then make a left, and that'll take you to the Sienna Hills community, and then you'll just follow our signs up to the hill.
And then they're just going to see how beautiful it is, see all the different things that you guys have to offer. I also tell people, go to the website, because they can find a lot of more information there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do online appointments as well, and we can do
Nice.
one-on-ones with people, make sure that we give them the best customer service and time that they need.
I love that. This is a big deal. You know, this is their dream home, so you're going to make it nice and easy for them to want to come in.
Yeah, we try to.
All right, well, thank you for letting us come out here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
I have Brittany with Master Hands Painting here. So Brittany, you guys have been in business for quite some time.
Yeah, we've been serving the Valley of Arizona for 30 years this year.
Wow.
So we're definitely excited to reach that milestone. We've been doing all these different types of services all throughout the Valley. We do interior and exterior painting, so we're definitely a good, trustworthy company to work with. We have a lot of experience under our belt.
Yeah, 30 years, that's an accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
you said it's family owned, correct?
Yep. Yeah, so we're family owned. My dad actually started out our company in '95.
Okay.
And then I took it over within the last couple years since he passed away. So now we're female owned and family owned.
That's beautiful. And you're adding to the clan.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've had a couple babies within the last few years, but we're still up and running. So we're excited to kind of continue growing and continue leaving our mark here in Arizona.
That's amazing. Well, that's awesome to hear. And you said you do interior and exterior.
Correct. Yeah, we do interior, exterior painting. We also do commercial and residential. So if you have like an office space you're looking to get fixed up, we can also help with that.
Okay.
And then we also do epoxy floor coatings or different types of floor coatings if you're interested in stains, paver sealing, you name it, we do it. We do a lot of repairs like drywall and stucco. So we're kind of like a one-stop shop for all of your
That's
painting
awesome.
needs.
That's so great. So then you don't have multiple contractors having to come in through your house.
Right, we can line it all up. We do free estimates, so definitely check out our website. Check us out on social media, masterhandspainting.com. you can take a look at our work and schedule an appointment.
Perfect, and it's a free estimate, so that's beautiful.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
If you don't have a home warranty, there is a serious problem. You need to be picking up the phone and calling Callie Parker at Fidelity National Home Warranty. Everybody needs this, and I don't even think they realize how much they need a home warranty. Explain to them the benefits.
Absolutely. So what a home warranty is it's a 1-year service contract, and it's going to cover all major systems and appliances in the home. And we have tons of different options to choose from. So the way it works is, let's say the AC goes out in July here in Arizona. They call us, we send out one of our vendors. They'll go out and diagnose and repair or replace as needed. Easy as that.
Well, and that's the nice thing is it's that easy. People don't realize it because, yes, when you're in the midst of it, you panic.
Right.
Oh my gosh, what do I do? Who do I call? I love that it's literally the one-stop shop. Call you guys and you'll send out the right person. It gets fixed. It saves a lot of money when it comes down to it. So, I mean, there's just so many benefits to it. I also like that you have the new construction as well, because people don't realize that that's the case as well.
Yes, exactly. So if someone has just closed on a new build or is closing on a new build, we do have a 4-year new home construction warranty. So it starts at year 2 after that typical 1-year builder warranty runs out and goes through year 5. So no brainer if you're purchasing a new build.
That's exactly it. So no matter what, people need it.
Yes.
I mean, whether they realize it or not, they really need it, because don't wait until it's too late.
Exactly.
So pick up the phone, call you, make sure that they actually have this.
Call me today, absolutely.
I love it. Well, thank you for joining us again.
Thanks for having me.
I'm happy to welcome back with us today. We've got Brandon Holtzman with Holtzman Remodeling. And can you explain to people some of the remodeling stuff you do?
Yeah, we do kitchens, bathrooms, full kitchens, full bathrooms, full renovations, full design. We have a full design team that helps our clients pick out everything, and we do full 3D renderings for people to see before they actually remodel, so they could see what they're going to get before they actually get it.
I love that. And there's so many people that's the thing they want to do is remodeling. It's kind of like that facelift to their home. And so they want to have someone come in, obviously, to do the kitchens, bathrooms. Those are the biggest things that I see usually with remodeling. But I love that they can come in and see what it's going to look like and get an idea with the 3D renderings, because usually you're like, hey, paper, you can't really tell.
Yeah, people are visual, and they love to see what it's going to look like, and it really helps the client visualize what they're going to get.
Well, and I love that. I know so many people are always into it, and that you guys can give them recommendations and guide them through the whole process, where a lot of people kind of get oh my gosh, remodeling, and are a little bit maybe scared about it. But you can walk them through the whole process, and you make it so simple, and then the project, oh my gosh, it turns out amazing at the end. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody, obviously. So the biggest thing for people, though, when they want to start this, do they just call you? What would be your recommendation just to get this whole project started?
Yeah, give us a call, go to our website, go to our Instagram, go to anywhere that is social, and hit that link, contact us, and we'll give them a call, set up a free estimate, come out, take a look at their project, and then go from there.
Perfect. They need to do that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to welcome back with us. We've got Karina Cruz with Valley Sparkle Cleaners. And okay, I have you guys out at my house all the time. Tell everybody kind of what your company does.
We're a family-owned business, and we do residential and commercial cleaning services. We do one-time, recurring, and move-out cleanings.
And obviously, I love the recurring because you keep my house in order. But it's a big thing, like whether somebody's moving, whatever it may be, or even when you get into a new home and you're like, all right, it wasn't kept clean, or you just want that to feel like it's fresh. You guys can come in and do it all.
Yeah, and we're a little bit different with how we clean. Everything's more thorough. We don't skip a week of blinds or a week of ceiling fans, because I know a lot of companies do that.
Yeah.
We also don't have additional fees, so everything's just a flat rate.
Okay.
Keeping it simple.
I love that you keep that simple. It's so important for everybody. And the same thing, it's like that you're reliable. I love everybody that comes into my home. It's like, I don't know, just everything about it. And just, I love the days that you guys are there, because I'm like, oh yay, my house is going to be clean again. So I do appreciate that. But the fact that you do so many different things, and you can do also not only residential, but you can do commercial as well. So you kind of do it all.
Yeah, and then we have like teams just for vacation home cleanings, because it's a little bit different than residential cleaning. It's more like a hotel cleaning. We'd have window cleaning, power washing, and carpet cleaning as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, well, if they're not already using you, they need to get you on the schedule. So thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
Stay where you are. We'll be right back after these messages.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Christian Brothers AC Plumbing and Electrical. How may I help you today?
I'm having some problem with my air conditioner.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What sort of problem?
Well, it's making a clangety clunk sound.
Oh, no worries. We can certainly take care of that for you. Here at Christian Brothers AC Plumbing and Electrical, we speak your language.
I'm so happy to welcome with us today. We've got Shannon Peterson with First Impression Ironworks. And first, tell us a little bit about this company.
You know what, Tiffany, thanks for having us, first of all.
Of course.
And we have been in the Valley for 30 years.
Wow.
We are celebrating 30 years of excellence, and it started right here in Gilbert, Arizona, locally out of a garage, if you can believe that.
Oh, that's crazy.
And now we're spread throughout the Valley. We have 3 conveniently located showrooms, one in Gilbert,
Okay.
Litchfield Park, and Scottsdale.
Oh, nice.
And we make handcrafted custom iron security doors and gates, just really what you can imagine and design to bring such amazing curb appeal to your home, adds personality. It gives you that function of beauty and security. You can
gorgeous.
have both.
I mean, it is crazy of what you guys can do. I mean, they are so pretty. And it adds to like the curb appeal. It's amazing when you go up and all of a sudden you see this beautiful doors, the screens. It's so cool, and it makes such a big difference, and it really stands out. So if someone comes into the showroom, how does that kind of work? They'll go in and they can see some samples of what you have and just you get a designer. How does that kind of work?
So you can get a free design consultation.
Nice.
Either in your home or in our showroom.
Okay.
We offer free delivery and free installation. And
that's
everything that we
amazing.
do is 100% custom. So we don't have a warehouse. You can't go through our stock and say, I want that one off the shelf.
That's actually great.
Everything is 100% custom. But in our showrooms, if you want to touch the product, you want to feel it, you want to see the different designs, that's the best part of visiting it in person. Or you can visit us at our website, firstimpressionironworks.com.
Okay.
You know, if you mentioned that you saw us on your show today, we are offering a promo for $12.50 off our luxury collection of iron entry doors.
So they just have to mention the Home Hunter, and they're going to get
Mention the Home
$12.50 off.
Hunter, absolutely, off up to $1,250 off of our luxury collection of iron entry doors, or up to $500 off our luxury collection of security doors. So you get the blend of adding beauty and protection to your home, really adds that value to your family, your pets. I know my dog loves to look outside that door all the time.
That is fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Well,
what
people
we do.
They need to go to the website. They need to check out the showroom. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
I am here at A1 Garage with Tommy Mello. So garage doors can be super noisy. What do you guys do about that?
So if it's noisy and there's thunder and there's lightning and it's shaking all over the place and it just feels like, is it supposed to be making these noises?
Right.
It's not. It's not a thunderstorm, it's your garage that's bad. It's supposed to be quiet.
Okay.
You should barely hear your door going up or down. If you walk outside into the garage and you hit that little button on the wall and you hear lots of noise and see rumbling and shaking and blah, 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 it's not good. So we come in, we lubricate, we adjust and tighten everything on the garage door. We make sure it's safe. We tighten all the major parts, and it's simple adjustments that make a huge difference. And even the motor has parts inside of it, the gear and sprocket, it's called a worm gear. There's even the belt needs lubrication. And if you haven't got this done, the International Door Association tells us that we need a professional to come out and do this twice a year.
Okay.
And make sure the garage door is balanced and make sure it's closing correctly to keep the bugs out. So, you know, if you want us to come out, most companies do a 29-point tune-up. We do a 151-point tune-up.
Oh, wow.
So it's much more comprehensive. It takes about an hour. And all you got to do is go to our website. We'll put it below.
Okay.
And you can call us or you can schedule online. And because you're watching this show, we'll give you a very amazing special because we want to come out there and earn your business.
That's awesome. So you get a Home Hunter special.
Home Hunter special.
Very cool. They definitely need to give you a call and make sure they're getting their garage door maintained.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right. Thank you for having us.
We have back with us today Greg Chesko with Christian Brothers. And we say it's that time of year that we need to be servicing whatever. I feel like in Arizona, it's always that time of year. Something always should be maintaining and keeping the systems, but before we know it, summer's going to be here.
This is true. This is true. We run maintenance all year long. Our customers are on a 2-visit per year schedule, so we start in the winter, of course, and right now with summer coming up in the next couple of months, we're doing our pre-season springtime tune-ups. So it's been keeping us busy. And
I can imagine. So what does that entail, the tune-up?
Well, we actually have a special on the tune-up right now. It's a 22-point thorough evaluation, but that also includes a drain line flush and a outdoor coil clean.
Nice.
That's with a chemical clean, so it's not just a rinsing with water. We want to make sure these units are running as efficiently as we can after we leave the house.
Which is nice because obviously we want to make sure that there's not going to be a problem coming into the summer, because that would be the worst case scenario, is all of a sudden there is a bigger issue and then all of a sudden you need a new, or either replace it or repair it, and you don't want to be in the middle of July when that happens.
Well, that's the thing. When these units are stressing over 110 degrees ambient temperature, that's when things really break.
Yeah.
So we do our best to prevent that with our maintenance and tune-up specials. And it's also a tricky time right now because prices on these new air conditioners are going to be going up this year.
Yeah.
So we've made preparations for that, but we're telling everybody now's the best time to get in. If you're on the fence, if it's an older unit, let us come out and take a look at it. We'll give you some options to either tune it up or get that thing replaced and save you thousands of dollars.
Perfect. Well, I love that you're giving them options, because then that way they can really weigh what the situation is. Because I know there are a lot of people where it's just on that last leg and they really need to be.
One more summer,
Exactly.
We
so
hear it.
This might be the time.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for having us.
K. Hovnanian Homes is proud to welcome you to West Santa Rosa Springs, a new community offering affordable single-family new homes for sale in Maricopa. This community has 141 home sites and includes family-friendly options like an on-site playground with picnic ramadas and barbecues, as well as community walking trails. Plus, you can enjoy plenty of open space and easy access to a variety of recreational activities and local conveniences close by. Choose from 4 home designs that feature spacious and open floor plans that range from almost 1,600 square feet to 2,600 square feet and offer 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2 to 3 baths, and all with 2-car garages. There are plenty of features and available options to choose from that include a home office or an extra suite to give you and your family ample room to grow and thrive. K. Hovnanian at West Santa Rosa Springs offers beautiful and distinctive interior collections, professionally curated with a unique attention to detail. The on-trend Looks interior design collections deliver the beautiful new home you've always dreamed of. Homes are attractively priced starting in the mid-300s, plus there are some quick move-in homes available. For more information, call 928-275-1811 or visit their website at khov.com/Maricopa.
If you are looking to revamp your yard, we have Mark Talbot from Hedgeworks. So Mark, I know you guys do artificials, you do the greenery walls, all that, and you do turf as well. What made you get into this industry?
So back in 2009, I started the full landscape and pool company that we were just doing full installs and building like luxurious backyards and stuff like that. And then we always were having problems with like certain areas like courtyards or sunken bars or just under patios that we're not getting the correct amount of sun.
Sure.
Or the soil in Arizona is not that good. Watering, everybody's always having problems with their irrigation systems. So we ended up going through and thinking, we switched plants and tried to go with like a little bit more tropical plants, water more, that didn't work. And then, so then we just got the idea to start manufacturing plants, trees, hedge, as well as turf. You know, turf's already in the market, everybody already has turf, so why wouldn't artificial plants and trees work as well?
Sure.
So we just opened a factory and we just started manufacturing different types of plants, hedges. And the biggest thing is we want to make sure that the warranties and the quality was like luxurious. Like I want it to be like you're in the tropical paradise, but with a warranty. Like, you know, to have a 10-year warranty hedge is just as good or better as most turf.
What I think is super cool is in this area specifically, there's snowbirds and there's people who travel, whether it's for work or leisure, and they don't have to pay someone to maintain their plants or house while they're gone. And there's a warranty to back it because the sun is no joke here for sure.
Correct, and you can just put them away. Like, I mean, I have a lot of winter visitors that come through and then they just put them in their garage, and then the worst time is during the summer.
Right.
So like the UV inhibitor is going to break down in the summer the most. So if you're not here during the summer, just put them away, get them back out. And we have programs to where we can come out, like, in the winter or whatnot, and then reinstall everything and take them back out and clean them.
Oh, that's awesome. So you even help with maintenance.
Correct.
Well, that's a really good thing that they should look into to see if they want to revamp their yard.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm happy to welcome with us today, we have Claudette Houston with Price Mortgage.
Hello.
And I have so many questions, but there's so many different, I don't know, we'll say generations that don't feel like they can actually get a home, they can't qualify. You have different programs, or what can you say about with like younger generation wanting to get in?
So firstly, I always say do not disqualify yourself. Always give yourself an opportunity to talk to someone or an expert, whether it be me or someone else, because most chances you could qualify or at least get guided to getting qualified. We have tons of different programs. I work with 48 different banks.
Oh, wow.
So I am a broker, and there are tons of programs depending on the financial stabilities and the budget, especially with their goals of like what families are looking for.
Well, and I know there's major advantages to you being a broker because you have so many more resources. It's not within just one. You can go to different banks to be able to try to get the loan that they could actually use. But I know there's so many people, they're on the fence and they think, oh, well, I'll just rent. All they have to do is pick up the phone and call you, and you can tell them whether or not they can qualify. And people don't realize it's that simple.
Exactly, and not only that, but I have been in situations where I have a client who is qualified, and we give them the pre-approval, but then down the line, the bank says, you know what, no, we don't want this client. That's fine. I took that client's application, put it in another bank because I'm flexible, and they got the approval, and they were still able to close on time. And the other thing, yeah. And just because one situation didn't work for one bank does not mean another bank will say yes.
Yeah. Well, no, it's wonderful. And same thing. I tell people, pick up the phone, call, find it out, because in a lot of situations, a mortgage is actually even less expensive than rent nowadays.
Exactly.
So they need to get off the fence and just call you.
Definitely. And I am bilingual. I work with a lot of Hispanics. Fantastic. And I love and I have a passion for what I do. And I don't like to just be like, oh, let's get you to the max loan. I like to help see what they are actually comfortable paying monthly. Because that's also one of the things when it comes to mortgages. People are like, oh, they're going to give me the max loan, the max payment. I can't afford that. And it's like, no, what are you comfortable with paying? And then we'll go from there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course. And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching today, and we hope you found what you were looking for. When you're out and about, don't forget to mention that you saw it on the Home Hunter. We are also a proud sponsor of Trane products, so make sure you look for Trane in your new home or give them a call for all your air conditioning and heating needs. If you missed any information, you can go to our website at homehuntertv.com or call us at 602-331-7292. I'm Tiffany Hunter, and I look forward to seeing you next week right here on ABC 15.